What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jumbo here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today I have an insane story about the worst summer camp ever made in history. So yeah, let's get into it. So for you guys who aren't familiar with summer camps, some people have to go to summer camps because their parents have to work during the summer, or any break for that matter. And personally for me, I understand summer camp, it's pretty hard for your parents to take 2 months off of work. But spring break camp, fall break camp, winter break camp, I never really understood that. It just seems really unnecessary to never give your kid a break at all. And for 3 years, from when I was 6 to 8, I had to go to the summer camp, and it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I personally really hated it, cause dude, at least in school, we're all in the same boat. We're all suffering together. Everyone else is out there enjoying their break, and I'm just sitting here blazing hot in the sun, sweating everywhere. It looks like I just dived into the pool or whatever. Now that I'm a little bit older, I realized that that place wasn't really that bad. I just wasn't cut out for it, because we literally spend all of our time outside. Then for about 2 years, because of coronavirus, that little thing that goes around infecting people for literally no reason at all, I didn't have to go to a summer camp for 2 years. But the next summer, I did have to go to a summer camp, which, not gonna lie, it sucked. And it was in this, after school, aftercare and, break camp thingy. I had gone there a couple years prior for, aftercare because my parents had to work, super late, and I had to go to school super early. So I had to, go over there a couple years prior so they could get their work done. And that time, it really sucked, I'm gonna be honest. That experience, the counselors, people who are watching us, I'm just gonna call them counselors. I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what I'm gonna call them. The counselors weren't really the best, and they literally made us do work after school, and I remember complaining dude, everyone else is probably sitting back on their computer and I'm literally having to do math. I don't need this right now. And they said that they had to keep the club a thing, which yeah, I guess it's true, but come on, man. But then, as you know, Corona had messed everything up. But now that we're getting back to normal, I had to go to that summer camp for that summer. And it was only for about 3 weeks, and then we had to go to another summer camp. And, I went there the first day, I was kind of nervous, because last time I went there, they made us do a bunch of work and math and crap. But I went in here and dropped my backpack off in the locker with no lock. That is not secure at all. Let's be real. If you're gonna have a locker that you're supposed to keep your stuff safe, have a lock on it. Have some security systems, man. But I walk in there, and I saw, 2 kids, or maybe, 3 or 4 kids, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was, 2 kids at the time. Their group wasn't really that big. Some of the people came in later, but right there was probably, 9, 10 people, maybe, and 2 of them were playing Rocket League, I think, and I'm okay, this doesn't look too bad. It looks like they're having some fun, even though they're, raging, come on! But, it didn't seem too bad. So, the first thing I asked the counselor after I walked in there was, do we have to do work? And the counselor said, nope, no work. And I'm alright, sick. So, I sit down, and I don't remember who I sat next to. I don't even think I sat next to anyone. We were just, waiting for, time to pass. I don't even know what we were doing at that time. It was a little while ago. It was 2 months ago. But I'm just waiting for time to pass, and eventually, time does what time does, and the counselor announced alright, we're gonna be going to the library or whatever. And they ended up saying also that we got to bring our devices as long as our parents signed a permission slip. So I'm okay, heck yeah, I get to show people my videos and photos and crap, and it's gonna be really awesome. So I took note of that. I kind of shoved it in my backpack, and we ended up walking to the library, and I ended up meeting this one kid who was kind of a quiet kid, and I didn't really know him that well at the time, but he ended up being pretty swagged out, to say the least. But we walked to the library, and I kind of took note of everyone there, from my first impression of them, alright, this guy is a douche, this guy is awesome, this guy is normal, this guy I've never talked to, just mental notes that you do Actually, I don't even know if you guys do that. I do that sometimes. But we were walking there, and when we got in, they had like us like review the rules. Like, all right, we will not run in the library. I don't know, just like regular rules. But we get in the library and we gotta just like walk around the like first floor. We haven't really been in the library that often at this time. Some people have been in it a lot. Some people haven't really been in it at all. Some people have just moved here. Some people have been here for a long time but haven't really gone to the library. So it was kind of a mix between like people. I just said it, so I'm not gonna say it again. But like it was kind of a varied audience here. So we kind of just like walk around the first floor because I was one of the people who had lived there for like as long as I can remember and hasn't really like been to the library that often because there wasn't really that much of a reason to. Because I have, my computer here and I'm kind of an introvert, so I just usually stay home. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna skip through the whole day because, it was like regular crap. And we're already like 7 minutes into the story and we still haven't even gotten past the first day. But the day was okay. I ended up passing by like jerk number 3, which is code name for I'm just gonna name him Lucas for this video, and he was kind of a douche, and by that I mean like literally douchey to the level where he tried to stalk me home, and succeeded, by the way, and he tried to like beat me up at my house, but his brother said that if he beat me up, he'd beat him up, so it pretty much worked out for me. But I get home and I'm like, the day was pretty cool, and we just kind of went about our business. Alright, so day 2, I'm hyped, I'm like, okay, that was pretty fun, so time for round 2. So, this day didn't really go as planned. We ended up doing like some like biking at downtown, and we almost got ran over by a crap ton of cars, and it was kind of boring, honestly. We didn't really do a crap ton except almost die, and I'm just like, okay, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but that was probably just an accident. Nope, day 3, round 3, we go to this campsite that everyone hyped up. Everyone is like, dude, you get to stay, like, the entire day there, you get to cook marshmallows, you get to, like, shoot arrows and crap, you get to do, like, archery, and it sounded really fun, but no, we only stayed there for, like, 2 hours, and we ended up getting stuck in the mud with the other bus, like, transporting us there, watching, and that bus just dipped. Like, they didn't even try to help us, and we had to get a tow truck to pull us out for like 30 minutes. And I remember I'm just thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a video, and everyone's like trying to distract all of us by, like, the counselors are trying to distract all of us from the situation by playing games, and I'm like, dude, we're in the wilderness, our bus is stuck, do you just expect us to drop the whole situation and just play games? So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I just realized it was just gonna be the same crap that I imagined when I first got there. I don't really remember much after that, so I'm just gonna go through some anecdotes that I remember. There were these people that, like, really hated me talking about, like, YouTube, like, at all. Like, they literally tried to set a timer to stop talking about planes, which is just bullcrap. Like, you're seriously just gonna pull me away from my passion because you don't want to listen to me? Like, are you serious? It's something called, like, covering your ears or just tuning me out. Like, you can do that, dude. Like, I'm not actively being like, planes, but, like, I'll, like, be talking about it with my friends, and they're like, no one cares about your YouTube channel. And, like, it was just really annoying. And the kids were kind of mean, too. Like, all the kids. Like, all of them hated me. And, like, whenever they'd be a jerk, the counselors wouldn't do anything. Probably just a matter of being lazy. And here's another anecdote. There was these, like, 2 counselors. One of them ended up calling me names because we were at bowling, and she had, like, stopped the bowling game, and I'm like, I'm confused, what are we doing? And no answer, and I'm like, hey, I'm asking you a question, no answer, and I'm like, dude, why are we restarting? No answer. I'm like, dude, are you gonna answer me, or are you just ignoring me? And she's like, I'm trying to do this, okay? And I'm just like, dang, bro. Then, she finished doing whatever she was doing. I still don't know what she was doing. And I asked her, like, okay, why are we restarting? And she said, I don't even remember what she said. I don't even think she answered the question. But we started arguing like back and forth about like if it was okay that I asked a question. And the other counselor, who was kind of a dirtbag, I'll talk about it later, but she said, "Hey, what's going on?" And this counselor here said, "He's being a turd," which is the polite saying of I'm being a piece of. But like, like that was bogus to call me names. Like that really rubbed me the wrong way. So I just like, went about my day being like, that's insanely entitled. And she pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, it wasn't fair for me to do that, and I'm so, so sorry, but you need to be a little bit nicer to me." And I'm just like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Because I didn't want her to feel bad about it. Now, of course, I would have been like, yeah, that's entitled. But, like, at the time, I'm just like, I really don't want to be here right now, so I'm just going to brush it off like it's nothing. And the other counselor that I was just talking about, who asked what was going on, was always lying, I think, to just, like, get us to, feel bad for her so we'd respect her more. And she ended up saying some crazy stuff, like like her dad died, which that's probably true, and that he wasn't, like, a good leader when he was alive. And that might be true, but then now she's saying she's, getting paid $2.50 an hour, which that's illegal. If this company is doing that, which I'm not gonna lie, sounds like what they'd be doing, like, that's illegal. They can get shut down for that crap. And she also said that, like, her and the FBI were trying to, like, fix COVID and had every single person's info in, like, the state of Illinois or whatever. And some guy hacked her, and now her mom had to move to, like, Nevada to get away from the hackers, and that her life is ruined, and that's no good. Or whatever, and, like, come on, dude, like, that's unbelievable. You want to go full FBI mode now? That sucks. I don't really care, because it's obviously fake. But, I was really excited when I, like, got out of there, not gonna lie. The other camp started to kind of suck, because I just got bored of it, but it served its purpose of not being a horrible place. I'm talking about the newer camp. I'm not talking about the camp that I just ranted about for 12 minutes. But yeah, the kids over there were a lot nicer. The counselors over there didn't call me a turd. They didn't hate on me because of my opinions. They didn't hate on me because, I don't know, because they felt like it. But yeah, it was just a way better place. And I'm not gonna say the company that was a jerk, but it's, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm getting at anymore, so goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe, or else you'll have to go to the summer camp next summer. Actually, I figured out why it sucked. I forgot to mention this in the video. It's a learning camp, not even a summer camp. So basically, like, summer school, and, like, I'm really sorry I forgot to mention that in the video, but I found out later that it was basically summer school. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. We're gonna have to deal with this next summer, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.